Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the best War Factory guide on the entire internet. Often imitated, never duplicated, all of those sorts of slogans. I'm your host, zmoT, and we're going to be doing War Factory, and it's going to be absolutely bananas. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. This laser beam is going to be a huge pain in the butt for us low to mid-level players, and high-level players for that matter. The fact is, we're going to have to get rid of it, and it costs a lot of GBE to do so. So, I don't know how we're going to do that, because that is going to be a complete pain in the butt. We can get rid of these rocket launchers very easily. We can even get rid of this rocket launcher on the right and farm some free GBE if we are really desperate. But grapplers on the right, not going to be a big deal. You know what? I'm going to leave that laser back there, and we can come up and get rid of these lasers without having to worry about it. We can get rid of these rocket launchers. It's just going to leave us a shock back there, and I'm not overly concerned about it. I think just getting in to get rid of that laser, it would cost me 2 full GBE attacks to get rid of it, maybe even 3. So we're just going to leave it back there, and we'll just open up a nice hole that we can sit in and finish the core. Probably right here, actually. Where else could we go? Or we could go even up in here. Probably that would be better, actually. 1 shock, 2 shocks, probably something like a 3-shock core hit. Not overly difficult, but not your typical clear. We're going to have to hit core, and it's going to be a little bit messy. So let's get onto that right now. I'm gonna just earmark this spot right here, and we'll just go for that. These laser beams don't reach. Usually these are rocket launchers back here. Anyways, already spoken too much about this. Could be a tough War Factory, depending on how comfortable you are with smoking, I suppose. So now I'm going to double tap here, just because there's a whole bunch of lasers and things, and probably going to use an extra smoke too. I just don't want to have to worry about shock blasters and lasers. If Sparky gets hit by a shock blaster, she will walk to that flare, and it will be a mess. So I'm just going to double tap, get it over with, and carry on. There is a bug right now, whereas if Everspark is using a flare and hit by a shock blaster, she'll walk to that flare. So she would have walked to that rocket launcher back there, and it would have been a mess. So this way we're done. Don't have to worry about lasers or shock blasters. It's not elegant, it's not pretty, but now we can just use all of our GBE on these front 2 machine guns to try and open up a nice little hole. Probably wanted to use it on, you know what, I'm going to switch. I'm going to use my GBE on these lasers instead. We'll use Everspark to get rid of those machine guns. So don't use any of your GBE on those machine guns like I did. Dumb. These lasers at the front should be low enough level that we can BART them out. I'll just double check right now. Oh, thinking on my feet when I'm sitting down. How does that work? Yeah, so we can just BART these out. That's not a big deal. We'll use Everspark to make a nice hole. We'll shock the laser with these 2 flamethrowers back here, and it will be wonderful. Let's go. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the shock blaster will wreck Everspark if we let it. So I'm going to park her nice and close. We'll see how it goes. And I don't know, maybe the bug's been fixed. It's possible. Let's get up into here. I'm going to try and smoke at the exact right time, and I'm going to leave my smokes a little bit forward in case I miss. The shock blaster did not hit Everspark, I don't think. But again, I'm going to leave my smokes forward so that if she starts walking, I can salvage it. Let's go like this. See how she starts walking? Whoops, get back here. But my smoke was far enough forward that it didn't really matter. So just one thing to be aware of. There is a bug with Everspark and shock blasters. If the shock blaster hits her, bad things happen. So Now it's time to get some GBE down on these two lasers right here. Could have probably just dropped my troops and got it with one shock, but we're going to go on the safe route. I'm just doing this totally safe ways. I don't want to have people have to drop their troops and get lasers, because bad things tend to happen for a lot of people. So we're just going to BART these out. Oh man, okay, I just looked up my microphone, lights were off, but yes, the lights are working, we're all good. Getting rid of lasers, priority number 1. And had we have not BARTed those machine guns to start, we would have had a whole bunch more GBE left. What do I want to do here? That's probably going to be 3 GBE to get rid of later on. Can I get any free GBE here? No, I don't think there's any for like completely free GBE. So I'm just going to retreat. This might be a good one to use Warriors and Bullit on. There are a lot of grapplers, but you never know. I mean, this is one of those ones where just Warrior the headquarters, or just BART the headquarters if you're high enough level. 132 health. Look at that. So close. So we're going to come in here. There's going to be one shock. Ooh, is this laser? This grappler is going to pull things, but the lasers won't reach it, so that's good. We're going to have one shock, which will get the flamethrowers and the laser. We're going to have another shock, which is going to get the shock blasters and the machine gun. And that's it. I mean, realistically, this Doom Cannon's going to take some of our ladies. This Doom Cannon is no... I might throw a shock on this Doom Cannon too. We'll see how much GBE we have, but should be fairly straightforward, I think. Now use your smokes, put them on the same level as the water, where it's lapping up on shore there, and then just drop all your ladies right dead center. We're going to lose the delay because I always talk too much during the landing. And then come up right to the corner of where the machine guns were. And let's drop an extra smoke. I think I'm going to... Yep, there we go. I was totally afraid of that gap, and for good reason. One shock, 2 shocks. Let's throw a shock back here too. And then just medkits and battle orders, and it should go down. Oh, I'm getting wrecked a fair bit by that machine gun up there. Not that fantastic. That machine gun right there did a fair amount of damage to me. And maybe I totally spaced on checking the health in the headquarters. I'm kind of surprised that didn't go down, but that's why we have a 5th attack. Let's see here. How much health did this have? Oh, that's why it had 610,000 health. That's a fair amount. Did not notice that. So let's try that again. Let's see. If I shock there and there, this machine gun is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to move over a little bit. I'm just going to assume that I'm going to move over a little bit closer to this between these 2 sniper towers just to get away from that machine gun. That should clean things up a little bit. And I'll try and smoke a little bit cleaner. I mean, that was... I had to throw the extra smoke in there. Was not pretty. Let's get right to there. Throw a smoke out earlier, keeping our delay, hopefully. Oops, my flare didn't come out. Get going! Oh no! Oh no! I swear that I pressed a flare there. That was not good. But we still have 87. I mean, we still have 87 GBE. So we're still in good shape. One shock right there, one shock right there. Let's shock that machine gun too, just for good measure, and then we'll just wreck it. I mean, come on. Down it goes. So, that back laser, combined with the amount of health that it has, is going to be a bit of a problem for people who can't smoke. You might have to use a different strategy if maybe smoke up there and get rid of that laser. I'm not sure. There's going to be a bunch of options, or you just keep it shocked and use a heavy Zooka or something. But bottom line is, not an overly difficult war factory, but use your GBE wisely. I wasted a bunch of GBE in this first attack. Let's show you the details. Unboosted, obviously. Tribal stat boosts helping a fair bit. Get those back rocket launchers, and then BART down these lasers, or even bring your troops in and get rid of these lasers. All you should have to do is 1 shock if you park at shore. You'll lose some troops, but not a ton. I hope you get War Factory. I hope this helps. Keep playing the game. I know people, just keep playing. Come on, guys. Come on, girls. Let's keep going. Keep this thing rolling along. Small 9 needs 8 players now. Jump in if you're looking for a place. Otherwise, check the ticker if you're at a different level, higher or lower. That's all I got. Have a fantastic Thursday. Peace.